Hi everyone, I'm Kathleen and today I'm going to show you how to brew the perfect cup of coffee using the Procizion French press coffee maker. This is the first French press to come with 3 filters. So what does that mean for you? Well, it means better filtering of the coffee grounds to release more oils and flavor into your coffee cup without risking getting coffee grinds into your cup. So let's get started and brew some great coffee with the Procizion French press coffee maker. There are 2 types of Procizion French press coffee makers: the Borosilicate tempered glass model and the stainless steel model. Today, I'm going to be using the 34-ounce Borosilicate glass model. What I love about this French press is not only the triple filter, but also the thick Borosilicate tempered glass body. There is no plastic inside of this French press, ensuring that you get the best tasting coffee possible. In order to use the Procizion French press, you'll want to measure out 2 tablespoons of your favorite coffee beans per 8 ounces of water. So for the 34-ounce model, we're going to measure out 8 tablespoons of coffee. Using a grinder set to the French press setting or coarse ground setting, you'll want to grind your coffee beans. After you've ground your coffee, you can pour the grinds directly into your French press since you've already measured them out. Next, you'll want to pour a little bit of hot water over the grounds and stir them with a wooden spoon. You don't want to use metal with this glass French press because you may chip or crack the glass. After you've stirred the coffee grounds, you'll go ahead and finish filling up the French press to the top with the rest of the hot water. Adding some water to the grinds before you press allows the coffee grinds to start to bloom and release some of that delicious flavor. Place your lid on top of the French press, but don't press down just yet. We want to allow the coffee grinds to fully bloom and brew. This process takes 4 minutes, no more, no less. We'll then press down the handle, pushing the filters through the water and trapping the grounds at the base of the press. We can confidently say that this French press produces delicious coffee with no grounds in the cup. The 3 filters work perfectly, and the coffee we brewed today is some of the best tasting coffee we've had from a French press. Discover the hidden flavors in your coffee beans right now with the Procizion French press.
Hey guys, today I have a really fun comparison video for you. I don't typically get to do this because I don't always have 2 of the same thing, but I'm going to compare a triple filter French press to a single filter French press. This is the triple filter French press. As you can see, there are 3 layers of filter, a spring, and this is the plunger that pushes down your coffee grind. And then this is the single filter French press that I've had for almost 3 years. So it's just 1 layer, your spring, and then your base. Pretty basic French press. They're both the same size, 8 cups, and I'm using the same coffee in both. I typically grind my own coffee, but I wanted to use pre-ground just to make sure that every piece was about the same size. So I put 4 heaping tablespoons of coffee into each French press. I tried to keep all the variables as unvaried as possible. I've been thinking of doing a comparison of these 2 since I got the second. I figured what better way to review the second one than to do a comparison side by side so you could see how they both work and the outcomes of both immediately. Especially if you're in the market for a French press, you can make your decision based on how they perform. So I just fill up each French press with boiling water from my tea kettle. I will link the video to where I review my tea kettle at the end, and I'll also link it at the bottom. It's a really great kitchen tool and I love it. And then I let those both sit for about 5 minutes so that the coffee could brew. And here is the first one being pressed. As you can see, it presses quite easily. And then here is the second French press in action, the triple filter. I like the top of this because it kind of secures on. It snaps on rather than just slides in. It is a lot harder to press, however, because there's 3 filters for all of the coffee to get through. So it takes a little bit of elbow grease. And then here is the single filter's first cup of coffee. Pours great. And it looks like the perfect cup of coffee. Here is the triple filter's first cup of coffee. Also pours great. And the result is equally as beautiful. So here is where the challenge comes in. The second pour. Of course it pours amazingly, but let's see the bottom. When we transfer it to another container, you get to see the sediment that was left at the bottom. So in the single filter, there's quite a bit of sediment, and it's quite thick as well. It's probably about a tablespoon of sediment that was left. The second pour of the triple filter is also fantastic. When we transfer it to another container, there's just a little sediment left, not quite as much as the single, but enough that you can notice it. And that's kind of what I expected, it being a triple filter. I didn't expect quite as much sediment. So here is my cleaning test. I took both out just to kind of see what the bottoms of each looked like. They were equally as messy. And then I rinsed them both under water, and they both came out great and ready to use again. There was no issue there. I rinsed out both of the glass containers under water. And here is where my issue came, and the biggest thing that I noticed difference-wise with both. The triple filter, the container slides right in there. The single filter really gives you a hard time when you try to put the container back into the holder.
Wait, you haven't seen the best part yet. Here are some amazing offers and specials available for one time only. You can't afford to miss it.